So my father and a couple other fathers from the neighborhood went out in vehicles and just circled around the neighborhood just to make sure that nobody got close.
One of the guys from the kibbutz picked all of them, like 12 kids, up in the morning, and they just drove away from there.
I hope it's everything going to be good, that I could continue my life as it was before the 7th of October.
So many people experience terrible things on October 7th. How did you experience this day?
It was a very confusing day, to say the least. I woke up at around 7. I was woken up by my mother. There were a lot of alarms, and we had to run down to our bomb shelter, and we got notifications that we had terrorists near our town. So my father and a couple other fathers from the neighborhood went out in vehicles and just circled around the neighborhood just to make sure that nobody got close. And yeah, that was basically what happened all day. We just stayed in the bomb shelter and waited.
October 7th, I went on a holiday with my family, more to the north side, and my sister stayed at home because she had German friends come over to her house, and she had a party there. And in the kibbutz, my kibbutz is really near the Gaza Strip, so no one understands what's going on. My dad and my mum went crazy because we weren't near there, but she was. And one of the guys from the kibbutz picked all of them, like 12 kids, up in the morning, and they just drove away from there really early in the morning.
What changed for you after that day?
I couldn't get back to my house in the Moshav because the war. And my family, my sisters, one were in one place, I was in another, the other one also in another. Like, my family also wasn't like together for 5 months. And it was, everything changed because my life, I didn't get to I needed to change everything. The house, the friends.
After that day, I have family in London, so I started swimming at a different club. I started at Erlebt, and then I went abroad to London. I've been there now 3 months and been swimming there in a swimming club as much as I could, because and then I came back. I swam in Jerusalem, and now I'm back in the kibbutz.
And how is the war situation in Israel and the situation in your hometown?
In Israel, I think now the Israel army is like more pushing towards the Gaza Strip, so it's a bit more safe. So they said that we are allowed to go back to the kibbutz, and I think the situation is getting a bit better. But from the other side, the Lebanon side, it's like getting a bit worse.
How was the training situation in Israel before you came to Germany with your swim team?
Barely non-existent. Like we went from 12 training sessions a week to 1 or 2, so drastically lowered.
How was the training situation here?
It was hard because I didn't train really, I didn't train, so to get in the water 2 times a day and train really hard, it was difficult. But I think that it really helped me because the swim is like everything. And I feel like it's really helped me to forget everything that happened and just trying to live right now.
the training was wonderful. It really helped us improve, even though most of us barely trained in these couple of months because of various situations.
Coming to a country that supports us and likes us is really nice. And I liked the training here. It was close to the hotel, the pool, and it was nice. I liked Düsseldorf and everything.
And what are your hopes for the future?
I hope this whole situation get resolved and for me to get my old life back.
That the war will end and that everyone will go back to their homes and everyone who lost their families will feel better and try and get over it as much as you can, and that's it. Yeah.
I hope that everything's gonna be good in Israel. Like the war that's gonna stop and I could return to my home and not hearing every day about guys that from the army that died in the Gaza. I hope everything gonna be good. That I could continue my life as it was before the 7th of October.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.